Point. One zero, two. Side out.
For one weekend out of the year, the city of Bonita Springs, Florida transforms itself into the pickleball capital of the world. Pickleball is certainly alive and well and growing. Nearly 3 million people are playing pickleball in the United States.
Hold it, man. Let's get the
Many facilities are adding dedicated pickleball courts and in some cases taking seldom used tennis courts and making pickleball courts. There are nearly 5,500 places to play pickleball in this country. Hello again, everyone. I'm Drew Wathy, bringing you the action for the inaugural Pickleball-Global Challenge Cup here at the Tennis and Pickleball USA facility in beautiful Bonita Springs, Florida. Chamber of Commerce-like weather outside, but we're indoors on a stadium court inside this gorgeous facility. And have we got a good one for you today? Two of the dominant figures in the world of pickleball playing across the net from each other. Tyson-McGuffin is serving right now, going up against Simone-Jardim, who's playing with her husband, Chad Edwards. And on the other side of the court, playing with Tyson-McGuffin, probably the most recognizable name in pickleball right now, Joanne-Russel, the former women's tennis player who was the 1977 doubles champion when she teamed with Helen Cawley en route to winning that coveted plate at the All England Lawn and Tennis Club back in 1977. In so doing, along the way, she defeated a team of Chris Everett and Rosie Casals, and in the final, Betty Stova, the big hitting gal from Netherlands, and a gal by the name of Martina Navratilova. So Joanne-Russel now, who still is playing tennis but is fallen in love with the sport of pickleball, is teaming with Tyson-McGuffin this afternoon. And this game is all knotted at one apiece. But they don't get any better than McGuffin and Jardim, who just goes around that net post. That's her signature shot.
Side out.
Took her two hands and went around and scored that point, or actually got a side out. And now she serves 1-1. These games have a running time of 20 minutes, as does this one as well. And that sails long on Jardim. And now her husband, Chad Edwards, will serve.
1-1 team.
Jardim, a former tennis coach at Michigan State. Also a great tennis player, All-American status at Auburn and Fresno State. And like so many of these pickleball players, a very extensive tennis background. And who's serving now but Joanne-Russel? We'll talk about extensive tennis backgrounds. One of the best to play on the women's side. Great stretch volley by McGuffin. Russell with the lob. Sets up a great point. That's the one thing a lot about these tennis players. Court management comes into play, can come into play with pickleball. You're playing on a much smaller court. You can actually fit 4 pickleball courts on one regulation-sized tennis court. Here's Russell to serve.
Point.
And McGuffin-Russell jump out to a quick 3-1 lead.
3-1-1.
Joanne-Russel reached a highest singles ranking of 22 in the world. Has 4 pro titles to her credit. That's hard to do against Jardim. If she gets it up around her shoulders, around her head, she'll put that away every time.
Second server. 3-1 team.
Tyson-McGuffin now. Won the singles title, men's open singles title at the USAPA Nationals earlier this year in November.
Point. For 4-1-2.
McGuffin with that unique serving style.
Side out.
Simone serving now, trailing 4-1. Joanne-Russel still with some great hands up at the net. She lives in the Naples, Florida area, which is probably about 40 minutes from here. Still very active, and you can tell she is still in great shape. That was a sitter for McGuffin.
Side out.
Tyson-McGuffin grew up actually a wrestler. His dad was a wrestling coach, and then he started to play tennis and started to pick up pickleball probably about less than 3 years ago. And in that short amount of time, has really made a name for himself.
4-1-1.
Put up broadcast with, he is arguably the top men's player in the world today. And he's coached by Morgan Evans. That sails
Second
long.
server.
Russell
4-1-2.
serving up 4-1. 14 minutes to go in this game. That hit the upper venting system here at the Tennis and Pickleball USA facility.
1-4-1.
Jardim serving 1-4. Oh, nice shot by Russell. And that falls long and wide.
Second server. One 14.
The next match coming up, McGuffin and Russell will stay on the court. They'll take on Caitlin Christian and Jonathan Andrews. They played earlier.
Point.
So now it's 2-4. Edwards serving.
2-14. Side out.
All right,
4-2-1.
McGuffin now directing Russell around. He's ready to serve. Oh, that was too good. Husband and wife tandem team, great
Second
point.
server.
That's the one thing about Tyson. It always seems like he's having a great
4-2-2.
time out on the court.
4-2-2.
Great representative
He's
of
working part
pickleball.
of the time. 4-2-2.
4-2, Russell serving.
Point. Five 2-2.
Quick feed of McGuffin got knocked out, but he sails that one wide. And it's going to be spied out. 11:15 left to go in this game.
2-5-1.
Edwards serving down 2-5.
Second server. 2-5-2. Side out. Five 2-1.
Russell serving now up 5-2. Great shot by McGuffin.
Point.
Another point, 6-2 now. Jardim, who is considered to be the top women's player in the sport of pickleball today, won the
6-2-1.
Triple Crown at the 2017 U.S. Open. U.S. Open be played in a few weeks, not far from here in Naples, Florida, in their beautiful outdoor venue.
Second server.
She won 4 gold medals at the 2017 Tournament of Champions and 4 gold medals
6-2-2.
at the 2016 USAPA National Championships. One of the sport's truly great players, and Edwards bangs that off Russell.
Side out.
Going to be side out. And they'll change sides now. As we're inside 10 minutes in this match. Tyson-McGuffin, Joanne-Russel going up against the husband and wife team of Simone-Jardim and Jonathan Andrews. Check that. Chad Edwards. Edwards and Jardim. Trailing 6-2. Tomorrow's action will get underway about 3 o'clock and will continuous play right until about 9 in the evening. Good crowd on hand here.
All right, here we go.
Joanne-Russel doing a little housekeeping, moves a broom.
2-6-1.
McGuffin tells her to stand up outside the kitchen area, and they're ready to go. Nice lob by Russell.
Second server.
Russell talking to the crowd and telling the people that was a
2-6-2.
tennis lob. So the attributes of being a great tennis player still come into play when you're playing pickleball, and that sails wide.
Side out. Six-2-1.
Well, that's going to be tough to return. One too many lobs by Russell. Edwards puts that one away. Joanne gets the serve, leading 6-2, 7:55 left to play. That catches the line. Great shot by Chad Edwards.
Side out. 2-6-1.
Edwards with the serve, trailing by 4 at 6-2. Great inside-out swing by Russell. That catches inside the sideline. Jardim now with the serve.
Second server. 2-6-2. Point.
3-6, 7 minutes to go.
Three, 6-2. Side out.
McGuffin, like an orchestra leader out there directing Russell around. That patented serve of his for the open court. And he gets it. McGuffin has that patented inside-out forehand swing.
Was that good?
And that proved to be working right there.
7-3-1.
7-3, 6 minutes to go.
Point. 8-3-1.
Wow.
Point.
Yeah.
9-3-1.
Someone from the crowd just said, hit it harder, Ty. I don't know if you can hit it any harder.
Point.
And Chad nets that one. And McGuffin and Russell have opened up a 7-point lead now, leading 10-3 with 5:25 left in this game. It's not often you see Simone-Jardim on the low end of a score.
11-3-1.
But right now they are trailing 11-3 to Tyson-McGuffin and Joanne-Russel.
Second server. Eleven, 3-2.
And that smash by Edwards looks like it It was out. No,
That was good. Side out. No, it's good. I'm sorry. Point. 12-3-2.
12-3 is the score. 4.5 minutes left to play.
Point. 13-3-2.
Nice shot by Simone.
Side out.
That'll be a side out. They may have too large a margin, though, to overcome. Down by 10, 13-3.
3-13-1.
Simone with the serve. Oh, great shot by
Second
Joanne-Russel.
serve. Three, 13-2. Side out.
Jardim nets it, and Russell with the serve.
13-3-1.
That sailed
Point.
wide. And this game is all but about over. 14-3, 3:22 left. Joanne-Russel,
14-3-1.
Tyson-McGuffin going up against the husband and wife team of Simone Jardim and Chad Edwards. Not much kitchen action during this match. Do a little bit of it right now, though. That would have sailed wide, and that one does.
Second server.
So McGuffin now will get the serve. Tell Joanne where to stand.
14-3-2.
Russell tries to lob Jardim and hits it with her left hand. And a nice rally is underway. Tremendous action.
Side out.
That got a good response from the crowd here. About 200 people are packed into the Tennis and Pickleball USA facility in Bonita Springs, Florida for the inaugural
3-14-1.
Pickleball-Global Challenge Cup. If you have the opportunity tomorrow, check us out on pickleball.global for some phenomenal pickleball action. We'll see all four of these players tomorrow. That one goes wide, and that sailed long. Under 2 minutes now, 14-3. McGuffin Russell with the lead.
Point. 4-13-2. Side out.
McGuffin with a little trickery between the legs. They end up getting the side out. They're up by 10, 14-4. Joanne-Russel with the serve. The 1977 Wimbledon finalist.
4-13-1.
Winner, I should say.
Pardon, hold
The
it.
US
4-14-1.
Open finalist as well.
My bad. 14-4-1.
Referee Ed Johnson here all day long so far, doing a great job. McGuffin between the legs serve. Knows he has this game in hand, and Jardim splits the defense.
Second serve.
And Russell would serve with about 40 seconds to go. They're up 14-4.
14-14. Side out.
And coming up right after this, McGuffin and Russell will stay on the court and will face Caitlin Christian and Jonathan Andrews in our third afternoon match. 3 more after that.
Point.
Jardim and Edwards get back on the board there. 14-5. This will be the last point.
14-5-1.
Down to 10 seconds to go. And
Time.
that's it. And they will chalk that point up. 14-6 the final. Tyson-McGuffin, Joanne-Russell giving each other a hug at the net. defeating Simone-Jardim and Chad Edwards. And we'll be back with our third match this afternoon right after this break.
Power dominates. But power left unchecked leads to chaos. It must be disciplined. With power and control, anything is possible.